Hi Gemini, Daily Horoscope for May 25, 2023. The arrival of Day 7 ushers in a time for relaxation and leisurely introspection. The horoscope for tomorrow suggests that Gemini should avoid putting their bodies through rigorous tests. It would be to your advantage to locate a chance to alter the current circumstances and engage in a pleasurable activity, such as creative endeavors. During the phase of the moon known as the waxing crescent, your emotional backdrop is not particularly solid, and you may experience sudden outbursts of hostility or rage. Massage using essential oils is great for helping people relax and shake off weariness. Those who were born under the sign of Gemini and have a passion for new experiences and exciting activities will soon have the opportunity to significantly improve their life. When in Leo, the moon offers fuel to activity and endows with enthusiasm, making it possible for all aspirations to come true. It is conceivable that you may get a new source of income, and it might come about in a manner that is completely unanticipated. Be receptive to new ideas and take into account any and all possibilities, regardless of how outlandish they may seem at first. Today is a wonderful day to tune into your inner guidance and go forward with the aim of bringing into reality whatever it is that your heart most deeply yearns for. You are about to become the ringleader of all the cool kids as the primal sun travels through your sign. While the sun is in your sign, he will reach out across the sky to the intuitive moon in your third house of community and communication, elevating you to that position. Give yourself permission to be more outspoken under this present energy and allow your thoughts flow freely, since it seems as if others will be ready to hear them, even if you're the ultimate wallflower. Others will be interested in hearing what you have to say. Mars is also a part of the scene, and it will be projecting a strong beam throughout the day. Hence, we can anticipate that today will be a day filled with all of the energy that the alchemical planet has to offer. First, determine what it is that you really want, and then go out to obtain it. Today, the moon is in the sign of Aries and located in your 11th house. Are you able to maintain a feeling of friendship in the close connections you have? Do you believe that you and your spouse have the same personal and professional aspirations, and that these aspirations align with one another? These are all really thought-provoking topics to ponder. If you feel that any of those traits are lacking in your romantic ties, now is the ideal moment to work on incorporating them more deeply into your connections with your significant others. Many people fail to realize how essential it is to have not just a love connection but also a friendship with their spouse in addition to the romantic one. Because participants in the relationship are able to perceive one another in a more realistic light and are less likely to project their ideas of a romantic partnership onto one another, relationships in which friendship plays a significant role in the foundation tend to last for a much longer period of time. It is of the utmost importance that you and the person you want to spend the rest of your life with have mental compatibility and work together to bring about parallel changes in your lives. Because of this, the relationship might serve as a motor to drive you closer to achieving your goals. The love horoscope for Gemini recommends that they think carefully about their objectives. Make your viewpoint clear and stand strong if you are passionate about the relationship you are in. Your inability to make up your mind is a significant barrier to your own satisfaction. A time of year that is conducive to closeness. You will experience the greatest amount of pleasure and delight if you do not scrimp on the amount of attention and kisses you provide. The gentle vitality of the number 3 conveys the message that there is room for choice in a romantic partnership. It is important to show support for a loved one by constantly taking the time to listen to what they have to say, regardless of the situation. When it comes to experiencing pleasure or satisfaction in your work, community is one of the most important factors to consider. The moon is now located in Aries, which corresponds to your 11th house. This sheds insight on the kind of connection you have with the other people in your workplace. Do you find it straightforward to collaborate with other people? Are you adept at delegating? Do you get the impression that the folks with whom you share a workplace are working toward the same objectives and goals as you are? All of these are important equations for you to ask yourself right now. Continue your efforts in the direction of making all of those things a part of your reality at work, particularly in regard to other people. A day that would be beneficial for carrying out any financial transactions, provided that prior planning had been done for them in a state of emergency. It is not required to find solutions to significant problems. The Gemini career horoscope suggests that one should avoid being careless while working. It is true that showing an excessive amount of seriousness might frighten away your possible business partners and clients. Nonetheless, everything should be done in proportion. When Mercury is in the sign of Taurus, it signifies caution and a sensible attitude to business. Cases that need persistence are ones in which it is quite probable that you will be able to depend on successfully resolving them. Gemini, you may be doing some in-depth thinking about your personal financial situation today, but now is the moment for you to take action and take advantage of opportunities. There is some friction between the global energies, and as a consequence, there is a possibility that this may cause problems for you. Insecurities may rise to the surface, and this may make you to hesitate with respect to financial plans for the future, which in turn may cause you to question your own abilities. Nevertheless, the moment has come for you to channel that dogged spirit of yours and to keep having faith in yourself. Gemini, you have a bright future ahead of you. You may have to struggle through some challenges in order to get there, but you should not give up since it is getting closer. Gemini, this planetary influence may cause you to have an increased want to compete with others. You have the want to stand up for yourself against influences that make you feel oppressed, but you run the risk of coming across as aggressive if you do so. You may find that working with crystals and your chakras might help you feel more patient and understanding. The relaxing and serene qualities of blue quartz may help elevate your emotions and direct your attention toward the good aspects of today. Carry a piece of blue quartz with you throughout the day to help keep your energy balanced and more harmonious. Chicken breasts are an excellent source of protein and very little calories, making them an excellent choice for providing your body with the fuel it needs today. For a revivifying meal today, Aquarius, you may want to try serving chicken that has been charred or grilled with a Caesar salad. Your health is nothing to be afraid about, but you should avoid overdoing it with the physical activity. The horoscope for Gemini's health suggests that dieting and fasting are activities that should be avoided. There is a possibility of a moderate decline in health as a result of disturbances in the gastrointestinal system. You shouldn't restrict yourself to only meals, but you should try to avoid having a heavy supper. There is an increased risk of vascular spasms and an intensification of chest discomfort while the moon is in the sign of Leo because it makes the heart more sensitive. Make an effort to lighten the pressure on your heart by giving up weight training and taking baths for a while. Gemini, the planets are aligning in such a way as to provide you with an experience that is both delightful and thrilling today, and they want you to make the most of each and every one of those moments. The intuitive moon is nearly through with her tour in Leo and your third house of local occurrences and friendships, but before she goes on to the next stop on her journey, she is reaching out across the sky and sending out a harmonic beam to the primal sun, who is presently in your sign and your first house of self-expression and action. If you understand what I mean by much more than just a friend, then this transport might introduce you to someone who has the potential to become much more than just a friend. As a result of yet another potent alignment from Mars, connections will form rapidly, and you can expect to see sparks fly in the bedroom. Because so many wonderful things are happening for you, the only thing left for you to do is relax and take pleasure in the moment. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.